No, it was weird. I kind of, obviously, I'd never done anything kind of on film like that.
Were you able to lead her through it? The old hand that you are?
No, I didn't really. It's weird, because I did something possibly slightly stupid, because I sort of assumed that because I was all right, she's going to be fine, so I didn't really think she'd be nervous. Apparently, she was very nervous, and rightly so.
I think at first, like the first few takes of the rehearsals can be really weird, and it is quite awkward, but then after that, it just seems weirdly kind of just normal.
You got into it?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it? Is he a good kisser? That's what they want to know.
I know, that's all they ask.
Harry needs to make the most of the good times as the darkness is closing in.
At this time, I cannot hope to destroy it alone. Once again, I must ask too much of you, Harry.
Harry and Dumbledore's relationship changes in this film from being some teacher and student to a general and a foot soldier. And Harry's totally willing to do anything he can to help Dumbledore, because I think the main difference this year is that whereas before, Harry's always talked about, you know, wanting to fight Voldemort, and, oh, I'll kill him, I'll kill him, and all that. Well, you won't. But this year round, he's actually doing something towards, and he's actually taking action under Dumbledore's instructions.
Take my arm.
What is it that Dumbledore and Harry are trying to achieve in this film? Why are they...
They're trying to achieve sort of goodness, aren't they? They're trying to get rid of Voldemort, that evil pig.
Hogwarts is under threat. It's no longer the safe haven it once was. Harry does, in the end, find out this mysterious secret that Slughorn has been holding, and goes to tell Dumbledore, who now realizes the extent of Voldemort's evil, and he and Harry go off in search of this very vital element that could help Harry, in the end, overcome Voldemort.
One of the climactic scenes in the film finds Harry and Dumbledore in a vast cave, so huge that it was impossible to build a whole set large enough or find a real location. It proved to be one of the biggest challenges ever faced by the visual effects team.
The scale that he wanted to achieve was enormous, and so what we requested was a practical island to be built that the actors could work on, and the rest of it was green screen. So everything was recreated, from the cave itself to the water surrounding, you know, the island and the lake they have to travel across in the boat.
How complicated was that? Because that's
because we're on a high island that's supposed to be made of ice, and it's all made of, you know, special effects stuff. Very dangerous, your skin on it. And they first of all suggested that I wear a harness. Being a proper theatre actor, I wouldn't dream of such a thing. So I spent a week up on this slippery mountain made of glass, me and Daniel.
Yes.
Being very butch, and we did very well, I think.
Normally, green screen is not a problem in the slightest, but when you're having to imagine such a vast space for such a pivotal moment in the film, you do kind of start to doubt yourself and think, oh, I wonder if I'll be able to actually create this in my head.
It's amazing.
So even at this stage in your career, you still find that fascinating when you eventually see it?
Oh, yes, yeah, absolutely.
What about the process of doing it, though? Do you enjoy...
Well, that can be a pain.
Yeah.
The whole environment we've created on this particular scene is like nothing I think you've seen before.
The story unfolds to a dramatic and shocking climax, after which nothing can ever be the same again. And that's about as much as I can tell you without spoiling it. But before we go, there's one more thing you need to see, and that's my bit. Earlier in the programme, I was lucky enough to walk onto the set and into the film as an extra. And here is the finished clip.
How much for this? 5 galleons. How much for me? 5 galleons. I'm your brother. 10 galleons. Come on, let's go.
Hi, Ron.
Hi. What do you mean you missed me? Pay attention.
Come on, let's go.
There, that's me. What, you missed it again?
Come on, let's go.
Stop! Just there.
Hi, Ron.
That was so great. I can't believe it. I've been on film sets. So many film sets, so many times. I've been, for the last 3 films I've been here, to actually have a part. And one of the little kids that I had, Olivia, got really nervous. She was saying, Ben, I've got butterflies. And it started making me nervous. Even though it was 1 second of one frame, of one film, we were there. I was in it. and I'll be able to show my kids that and my grandkids that. I'll be able to look at that in 80 years' time and just see, that was me. What do you mean you missed it? And we can go back and watch it again and again. And that's just so exciting. As a fan, as a film lover, that was a really, really, really special moment.
He doesn't realise what he's done to me, how he's left me, what state he's left me in. This is the only interview I'm going to do. I need to say my say. Enough's enough.
Katie Price, exclusive with Piers Morgan. That's at 9 this evening. Next, though, will it be a change in fortune for anyone? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is coming up.